Missile Command is a classic Atari game, with the first game coming out way back in 1980. How does this modern remake compare to the timeless classic? Is it worth the purchase? Let's find out. If you love discovering these smaller, quirkier games that many others miss, and you're not a regular here, you're missing out. Hit that subscribe button and the little notification, but more importantly than any of those, press that like button. Make it blue. The main concept remains the same. If you've never played a Missile Command game before, the concept is simple and fun. You have a city and a few command centers with guns. Aliens, or is it another country, are sending missiles to blow up your city. You die when there are no buildings left. And I stress buildings. If you have a command centers but no buildings left, you die. You literally are fighting for the people. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm picturing the player as the United States and the missiles are coming from Russia. A little classic, but still relevant, rivalry is good for the imagination. But then that means that Russia will win, since the game must end at some point. Okay, whatever. The shocking point when playing for the first time is always the same. Missiles are coming at you linearly with a constant speed, and your counter missiles are also fired at a constant speed with their given angle using any of the 3 command centers that you have. You must undershoot your missile so that it coincides with the enemies. This takes a little learning, but it comes very natural. Another point that shouldn't be missed is that successful shots create an explosion with some radius that can be used to chain destruction of other bullets. So there is some strategy and smarts that you can put into the game. You'll find powers flying by, and when you shoot them, you get the power-up. There are some pretty cool ones like a bomb that blows up 95% of the screen. No, seriously, that extra 5% that you're not accounting for will kill you if you rely on it. And one-hit shield above each building. That one is super helpful. I also really like the fast missile power-up. You can basically just start zapping missiles away. The other important change is that there are lifetime upgrades. The points earned in each match can be used at the end of each play to upgrade things such as the rate of regeneration of command centers and the size of explosion circles. They're supposed to make future playthroughs easier, but I felt like the game also increased in difficulty along with it. My games lasted about the same amount of time, or maybe just slightly longer because I am improving as well, but my high score remained the same, even with all the upgrades that I had. I'm an old school player at heart, but I love my modern games. I've only ever heard and saw others play Missile Command on other systems, so to make a genuine comparison, what do? I booted up my Atari Vault on Steam and played some Missile Command. The biggest update is that the remake does not stop. It's one continuous game. I didn't realize that there were small breaks, like levels, in the original. The controls are also different because you can play on a touchscreen. Playing with a joystick allows you to select which command center that you want to fire from, which is ideal, whereas a touchscreen relies on the game deciding which one is best for you. Touch controls is where it's at, in my humble opinion, for this type of game. It's available on mobile platforms, so I'll definitely recommend getting it on one of those. Well, when we sum up all the parts, we get a game that's good, especially for what it does. It will definitely scratch that old school itch, but an OG player may want that slower, more articulated planning time allowed by the original games. For $2.99 on non-mobile or free with ads on mobile, it's not bad. Not bad at all.